Welcome everybody back with a video. If you are a brand new player, you are getting your selector tomorrow. If you are a veteran player or just a normal player who's been playing every single day, you are going to get the basically limited artifact and limited character next week, so keep that in mind. I am updating my list because again it is coming up tomorrow for newer players, and then for us normal players next week. So let's get right into it. So it's going to be self-explanatory. Limited artifacts aren't that great. Most of them are the collaboration artifacts that are really insane. But in terms of normal limited artifacts, they are not. They're okay, they're good and all that, but they're nothing like wow, like 3F and all that, right? So let's get right into it. So for S tier, we are gonna have Lulucar and Guiding Light. Guiding Light is very insane still to this day. While I will say this, yes, Rangers are not really that impactful right now currently, besides SPP, but SPP already has inbuilt Guiding Light, stealth and all that, so you don't really need it for her, right? But you still want this artifact. I could easily have a debate between putting this in A tier because honestly, the way Rangers are currently, they have been taking a hit, right? They aren't that great as they used to be before. So you could argue between A tier or S tier, honestly. But it's still worth having because it's a Ranger. It's a very good artifact. It's just really good overall, right? Lulucar just has inbuilt ER and a push. Very good, right? We really love those I really love those artifacts that have stats on them, like 40% ER plus whatever, right? Which is good. It's really insane when it has that, right? It's this free stats, basically, right? A tier, Galileo's artifact is basically what I just said, 40% ER and max, and it has a 16% damage increase when they are full. Again, very good. I love these type of artifacts. Fairy Tail got a buff. Very insane. When it's maxed out, it does about, what, 2,500 damage per... If you are using Hersetti per S1, very good. Free DPS, a insane artifact, very good. Blooming Litica artifact, honestly, I think you only need 2 of them. They can be perfectly fine at plus 15. The only 2 characters that come to my mind will be Blooming Litica herself and Elvira. These are the only 2 characters I can think that really use this artifact, so you can make a debate between this artifact going down to B tier or just leaving it in A tier. Overall, I think it's a really good artifact, but it's just not that many characters can actually use it, right? Because it is for thieves, and besides those 2 characters that I did mention, no one else can really use this artifact currently as thieves, right? Next is going to be SSB's artifact. It did get buffed along with SSB. Overall, pretty nice, right? It's really good now. Still, it's a little bit extra damage, but that little extra damage does make a difference. This is going to be Deanne's artifact, Unfading Memories. I actually like this artifact quite a bit. But I like it. For me personally, I like it, but I wasn't going to put it in B tier. Maybe you can push it to A tier, but you need it max for that. Plus 15, though, it's just going to be B tier personally. Wall of Order is mainly for Landy. So again, it's like a Guiding Light. It's a better Guiding Light, but besides Landy, no one else can really use this artifact, right? Like, there's no one else that can really take full advantage of this artifact. So I will be putting the B tier. Again, I think this artifact's absolutely insane. It's literally a better Guiding Light besides the first turn. First turn, you don't have stealth. So this is the only reason why Landy could use it. So, because I'm pretty sure she has stealth right away. Lethe artifact, it's okay. It's nice and all, but Sweet Miracle is much just might as well just use Sweet Miracle, and at that point it's just better. Star of the Deep Sea is mainly for Seaside Assyria and Pirate Captain Flan. Without those 2, if those 2 characters are not real characters unless they have this artifact. I'll be real honest here, man. They need this artifact max. You really need it plus 30. Champions Trophy, it's a nice little gimmick. I like it. It has inbuilt stats, so I like that, right? I like the additional effectiveness it does give. But overall, that's really about it. C tier, these are kind of forgettable artifacts. Mature Sunglasses, it's okay. It gives you crit damage and reduces damage you take. It's alright. Bibless artifact is very good at max, but it's only like 80%. If this was like 100%, I'll put this much higher. But since it's not, and it's like 80%, no thank you. I put it in C tier. And then Draco Blade, more damage, crit damage, and you reduce damage. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the limited artifact tier list. These are not going to be in it. I did not put Sweet Miracle on here or the Flan artifact because you want to get that if you buy packs. And obviously, if you do buy packs, more than likely you already know that these 2 artifacts are going to be in S tier. Again, if you buy packs, these 2 are in S tier because you do get that limited one inside the Robin shop. But next is going to be the limited characters. Limited character tier list is going to be this pretty self-explanatory. Deanne, absolutely insane. I don't want to put her in S tier with everyone else, but I think she's in her own tier alone. She's very, very good. She's just like Elenov, where they have pen resistance, and the only 2 characters that can actually do that in the game is those 2 characters. Again, and she is a Soul Weaver. So overall, she's very insane. She's really, really good. S tier is going to be Lulucar, Bloomy Litica, Galililius, and SSB. Now, Galililius, SSB are very good for PvE as well. Galililius can one-shot Banshee 13, 100%. And SSB can one-shot Wyvern, right? But overall, those 2 characters are obviously okay-ish in PvP. SSB did get a buff and made her much, much better in PvP, which is very, very nice. Galililius, on the other hand, may come back because of Arunca. Because of Arunca, they stack defense, and then you could just use Galililius in one-shot. But people can play around that, but giving her more HP or less HP. It just really depends, right? But again, she should be seeing more play because of Arunca. Bloomy Litica, still very, very good for cleavers. Lulucar, she's good to an extent, but I think you only really want one of her. I was debating about pulling Lulucar in A tier, because honestly, I don't think she's that good. I like her and all, but currently, I mean, I get it. I get why people like her, but I don't know. I could definitely see myself being put in there between S tier and A tier, right? Somewhere around here. I just don't really know for sure yet. A tier, Landy did get a buff. Since Landy did get a buff, we do have Holiday Euphine and Fairy Tale Tenebria. Those 3 characters are pretty niche, but they're actually really good niches. Landy did get a buff. She's quite good now. Holiday Euphine is good in Arena as well right now. Actually very good right now into Fire Litica, so do keep that in mind. If they were to buff Holiday Euphine and just give her like a little bit extra more, just 100%, give her EE 100% evasion on her S2, she's going to be really good. She's very good in Fire Litica. Fairy Tale Tenebria is very good as a 4 to 5 pick in RTA, because you just need the more crowd control. And then B tier is going to be Cerise and Biblis. Biblis is okay. She's okay. But I do think you want one of her just in case. Cerise is mainly going to be for Expo. And then lastly is going to be C tier, which is going to be these characters. Seaside Saria, I had her higher up. But man, with arena changes and all that, and Arunca coming out, I can't really put her there. I would actually, you know what? I'll move her up. I'll move her up to B tier. I think she's not too shabby. I still think she's nice to have, especially for Guild War and all that. But she did take a hit because of Arunca. Because now I pretty much have to be forced to bomb the Arunca, which isn't good. Because ideally, if I don't land bombs on the other characters, it's cooked. It's over. Because now I have to hit the Arunca, right? But other than that, don't think it's much of a video. C tier, forgettable. I don't know why I said that. And then obviously these characters are not it. Delia, not there either. But these characters down here inside the mid-video, Luna, Lethe, and Summer Break Charlotte are, in my opinion, not that great. Lethe, you can make a debate for her being B tier. But the rest, I really don't care for these characters. They are really kind of forgettable. But other than that, though, thank you so much for the video. Hope you have a good day. If you have any other questions, let me know down below. But again, these are going to be for the limited characters and limited artifacts that we do currently have, right? Overall, I do like this tier list. Again, you can make a debate by Lulucar, putting her in A tier or S tier. Gallia's SSB are very, very good, but I don't think they're S tier like the end, right? These 2 characters can do a lot more than just PvP. They can do PvE as well. Very, very solid. But other than that, though, thank you so much for the video. I will see you guys later on. Peace out.